2020, so, you know, COVID interfered with that, and I had my mom get me a cake for that too, and so I just ate a whole Costco cake for that too. Where are these barrels? Okay. Aspire to live like me. Okay. I mean, it's not the healthiest, but if you only do it like once a year, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, if it's only once a year, that can't be, that's not that much. It's not that much, it's fine, right? Anything in moderation is fine. Yes, exactly. Oh, where's another barrel? Oh, there's one. I'll go get that one. And I mean, it's kind of moderation. If you only eat one piece a day, you could eat more than one piece a day, and that would be getting crazy, but I mean, it wouldn't be impossible. Especially, like, have you ever had cake for breakfast? I've had cake for breakfast when I do that. Like, you think of cake going for dessert only, but cake for breakfast is just like a whole other level, because it's just, you wake up and you don't even have to wait for it. Adulting so wrong. Yes, cake for breakfast though, it's so great. And I mean, it's automatically a mood booster. You wake up and you have cake, and then you're feeling pretty good.
Mystic oil. Good for you.
You ate cake.
Give me a moment to make the fire rosin. I need you to retrieve the solar lens from Shellis before
There's actually, I remember there was a study, this isn't cake, but this is about ice cream. There was a study that said that if you ate ice cream in the morning, that it made your mental performance throughout your day better. I don't know why, but supposedly if you eat ice cream in the morning, it makes you kind of smarter. So that's something to keep in mind too. I've never actually eaten ice cream in the morning like that, but I've thought about it. Especially when I had tests, I kind of wanted to be like, Yeah, I don't know. You can probably look it up. It was just one article that I read about that said something about it. And it was talking about how it's a good idea sometimes when you have something important. And I was like, interesting. It might have been disproven by now. It was like a year ago that I read that, but maybe I'll look it up in a second and I'll let you know. Where is this Sheila's Gruff Heart? Is he up here? It's for science, yes. I'll look it up real quick.
Wombats.
Yeah, I'll look it up. Yeah, if you start looking up ice cream in the morning, it leads to ice cream in the morning makes you smarter. Let's click on that. Yeah, the study originally published by Kyoran University professor Yoshihiko Koga suggests that indulging in a scoop of ice cream the moment you wake up alters your levels of alertness and gives you a mental boost. They also attributed ice cream with reducing mental irritation, which we think translates to make you less cranky. So it's also a mood booster. There's that too. There's just a whole lot of benefits. I'm pretty sure that study just gave you permission to eat ice cream for breakfast whenever you want. Again, in moderation, maybe don't eat like the whole carton in the morning, but maybe a little bowl every morning would be nice. Yeah, I don't know. The closest I've gotten to eating ice cream for breakfast, though, was when I was a kid. I did not like to eat before school. I thought it made me feel kind of sick. So rather than eat like food before school, I would insist upon. What is this?
How tedious.
What just happened? I'm catching keys. But anyways, so rather than eat food before school, I would eat... Oh, I'm trying to catch these in order? Oops. I did not realize that. Oops, I lost. My bad. Sorry, game. Anyway, sorry, I keep forgetting to finish what I was trying to say. I would eat a bowl of, like... What's it called? It's like whipped cream, but it's pre-made and it comes in a carton. Cool Whip. I ate a bowl of Cool Whip in the morning when I was little. I would eat those before school because I would refuse to eat anything else. And sometimes I added sprinkles, like the rainbow sprinkles specifically, because those are the best sprinkles. I wonder why they were like, I wonder if ice cream has breakfast has benefits. Probably they ate ice cream for breakfast and they wanted an excuse as to why. If I was guessing, I don't know. That's the reason I would do a study like that. Also though, also not something I should really recommend to you, but Cool Whip by itself is also delicious.
A student wizard wants
Again,
to try
also
to
in
teach
moderation.
me
I didn't
to
eat it in moderation when I was a kid
prepare
because
to
that's
be
all I
school.
would allow myself to be fed before school. But yeah, Cool Whip with sprinkles in like a little bowl. It's pretty good. I'm sure the same goes for the ice cream. Time to buy bigger clothing. Yeah. I don't know. I don't actually do that stuff anymore. I wish I did. It was great to be a little kid and you just ate whatever you wanted, kind of, if your parents let you. Because now if I was like, oh, what did I eat for breakfast? Oh, I ate a bowl of Cool Whip. People would be like, you ate a what? I'm sorry, you did what? And I'd be like, I ate a bowl of Cool Whip. And they'd be like, are you okay? And I'd be like, yeah, I'm fine. It's fine. Same with eating a bowl of ice cream. I feel like people would like pause. Like if you went, I had ice cream for breakfast this morning, they'd go, how's your mental health doing? What's going on there? And I'd be like, you know what, it's fine. I just want ice cream, it's fine. It's technically good for your brain. It's a mood booster. It's better to increase your alertness. It's all good. Those shoes are not as good as my shoes. I'm gonna keep my shoes. I wonder what your parents' thoughts behind that. Like my parents are like, either you eat eggs or cereal or you don't eat, period. Well, that's because I wouldn't eat. And then I also sometimes refused to eat lunch at school. So it was kind of more of a let her eat what she wants because otherwise she won't eat it at all. So that's why. I'm a picky eater. I always have been. Well, not always actually. I used to eat some weird stuff when I was a little kid, but I'm a pretty picky eater. And I guess my parents just didn't want me to starve. I mean, it's fine. They did. Sometimes my mom, I think, did make me eat a waffle instead. I think some days she was like, nope, no Cool Whip waffle. And I was like, oh, okay, fine. I remember I also ate, like,
Jealous has returned the solar lens.
barely
I am
even
pleased that
cooked
Falmea didn't have to
Eggo
learn
waffles
of
sometimes
this.
in middle school because I was too lazy to wait for it to actually get to a
I will
good
use the
amount
solar
of
lens
cooked.
to process the fire
And
rosin.
I didn't want to eat anything else, so that was a gross
Presto,
time
the
in my
fire
life.
rosin is finished and is most
They were kind of still
excellent.
soggy too, because sometimes
Take
they would
this
like be
and
right
run
out of
to
the
Greta
freezer. I threw them in the
before
toaster
cartons.
for like no time at all, just enough to make sure that it was like thawed, and then I would eat it just with nothing on it. I'm sure that my eating habits are not the norm, to be honest. I used to do some weird stuff. But I don't know, sometimes it was accidents though. Like I accidentally one time, instead of dipping my Oreo into my milk, I accidentally dipped it into the ranch from whatever dinner I had eaten. That was disgusting. I do not recommend that at all. Do not eat Oreos with ranch. They are not good together.
Truthfully, I didn't think I'd ever get this. Dealing with that
Oreos with ranch. Okay,
to the stream.
I have to clarify. It was disgusting, but it actually wasn't the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten, honestly. I can't tell you what that is. I can't think of what the most disgusting thing is right now, but it actually, it's gross, but it's not as gross as you expect, to be honest. I'm gonna cry. That would be horrible. It sounds bad, lol. I mean, you can try it and tell me how you feel about it. I don't know. It wasn't, like, the initial shock of realizing that I hadn't dipped it in milk, but instead the
really
ranch was awful.
I will gladly reward you for your most excellent work.
But after the initial shock, it wasn't that terrible. I don't know. Yeah, Aunt, you try it. Yeah, I don't know. It could have been worse, honestly. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I wonder if I could beat her now. Did I go up a level? Nope, I haven't gone up a level. I'm gonna go back to Rand real quick. Yep. I mean, I feel like mostly the issue with you going to try it now would be that people would look at you strange. Like if your parents or whoever saw you try it, they would have questions probably. They would probably look at you funny. They'd be like, "What are you doing with that Oreo and the ranch? What's going on there?" But I mean, it'd be a fun experiment. Maybe you'd like it. I don't know. If you like ranch and Oreos, it might not be the worst thing you ever try. To be fair. I hate ranch but love Oreos. Yeah, you probably won't like it then. Make your husband do it. He loves ranch and Oreos separate. Maybe he'll like them together. He might. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of iffy. But if you want to try it, it'd be funny. I do know though that I was like eating dinner with like my whole family then, and I really just went to dip it into my milk, which was right next to my plate, but instead of dipping it into my milk, I dipped it right onto the ranch right into the ranch on my plate. And then I wasn't even looking, so I just bit into it, and then I went and like kind of spit it out because it was just shocking. But yeah, I don't know. Could have been grosser. Could have been grosser. It wasn't that bad.
Thanks. This should do just fine. Just give me a minute to create the plate armor. Finished. Okay. You can now take this armor to Private Sweeney.
Here, I'm gonna pause for a second because I'm gonna go grab a different drink because I just finished like my water, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got a Mountain Dew Baja Blast, so all is good.
Since the fighting is increased,
It's pretty
I
late
would
to be
like
drinking
make
that,
a
but
new
it's
outfit
fine.
for
It's
myself. But I need special cloth that comes from haunted minions.
I gotta fight multiple
Could you
haunted
gather
minions
some
now, I
for me?
think. Ah! Yep. So they're in Firecat Alley in the Dark Cave. Okay. Man, what other weird food opinions do I have? Now I have to think. Something that's delicious. This is a different thing. This is more of a spicy slash, I don't know, savory thing. If you like nacho cheese and you like barbecue lays, I would recommend dipping your barbecue lays into nacho cheese. It's delicious. It's one of those things that you don't really think about, but once you try it, you go, you know what, that's pretty good. There are some chips that you cannot dip in ranch, like Ruffles, but barbecue lays can go, or not, did I say ranch? I meant nacho cheese again. I can't speak sometimes. Okay, nacho cheese and Doritos, yes, nacho cheese and Doritos, especially the Cool Ranch Doritos or the nacho cheese Doritos with nacho cheese. Yes, it's delicious. I agree with you there. I don't know, there's just some chips that are just absolutely amazing when you throw them into nacho cheese. You know, but not Ruffles. Don't dip your Ruffles into nacho cheese. I'm gonna tell you right now, don't do that. That's gross. It's not gonna taste that good. It's gonna be weird and salty with the, yeah, don't do it. That just sounds weird. Spicy nacho cheese dipped in nacho cheese, or even the jalapeno nacho cheese. I don't think I've had the jalapeno nacho cheese, but yes, Doritos nacho cheese, delicious. Barbecue Lay's nacho cheese, delicious. What else? If y'all don't know what fry sauce is, I know that fry sauce is not a national thing. It doesn't go, and well, it's also not an international thing probably. So I don't know where y'all are from, but if you've never had fry sauce, you should try it. It's mayonnaise with ketchup, and you like stir it up. Or some people do ranch and ketchup and stir it up, but that's also super delicious. That's delicious with like so much stuff though. That can go with like fast food, like burrito or burgers. It can go with French fries, tater tots, all of that, just amazing. And Monte Cristos with fry sauce. If you dip a Monte Cristo into fry sauce, it's gonna be like one of the best things you ever eat. That's not who I meant to fight. Oh well. My fave is the Frito-bound jalapeno nacho cheese. I never thought about Cranch going on fries. Cranch going on fries? Monte Cristo? You don't know what Monte Cristo is? Oh, those are so delicious. Okay, it kind of depends on where you go. But a Monte Cristo is basically like, it's almost like a grilled cheese sandwich, but you throw in turkey and ham. So it's turkey, ham, cheese in a sandwich form, and then some people fry it. Like they bread it and they fry it. And it's just one of the best sandwiches. Oh, and you usually, here, I gotta go back and explain. 1 second. I'm gonna do this like step by step. So first step, you take some bread, you dip this bread into some egg yolk. Okay, so you dip it into the egg yolk that you've like stirred and gotten all like, I don't know, egg yolky. So you dip the just plain bread into the egg yolk, and then you take that bread and you throw it onto the stove in like a frying pan or whatever. And so you cook it like it's a grilled cheese, but then while it's on there, you throw cheese, turkey, and ham onto it, okay? So you've got the egg yolked bread, turkey, ham, cheese. You cook it, you take it off, you sprinkle it with powdered sugar, and then it's delicious that way. Or if you want to fry it, what you do is basically the same initial steps. You do the egg yolk bread, you do the turkey, ham, and cheese, and then you put it in some kind of breading and you throw it in a fryer, and then you fry it, pull it out. You can put powdered sugar on it or not, depending on what you want to do, and it's just absolutely delicious. It's one of the best things ever. Monte Cristos are just so good. You should definitely look up a recipe and try it sometime. I don't know. I'm not much of a ham person personally. I like turkey more than ham, but those together on the Monte Cristo, delicious. And also you can kind of use whatever your cheese preference is. I don't think you have to use a specific cheese. I might be wrong on that. There might be one that you're supposed to use specifically, but I think I mostly use American or maybe Swiss sometimes. I don't know. No, not Swiss. Swiss has holes. I think I just use American cheese. But delicious. But anyway, so then you take either just the plain sandwich form with the powdered sugar, or you take the fried sandwich with powdered sugar, and you get a bowl of fry sauce or some fry sauce on your plate. You dip it in there. It's delicious. It's so good. Yeah, you should all try Monte Cristos. They're delicious. I'm trying to think of what else. Also something good with fry sauce. Okay. If you've ever been to a Taco Time, I don't know if you have Taco Time wherever you live, but if you do, you should get the, what is it called? It's like they're fried. They're like fried bean burritos. They're like long and skinny burritos that are open on the ends and they're fried. And if you dip that in fry sauce, it's delicious. Like, I don't ever think to dip a burrito into fry sauce, but those burritos dipped in fry sauce are amazing. And again, that's something that sounds like, where are you from with this magical food? I've lived a couple places. I've lived in the Northeast. I've lived in the Northwest. I've lived in the whatever's in the middle. I can't remember what it's called right now. Kentucky. I don't know if there's Taco Times in Kentucky. I don't know. I haven't been to Kentucky before. That's really cool though. I've been in the Midwest too. I know that the Midwest had some Taco Times, at least for a while. I don't know if they still do. I know that some went out of business. So, not sure, but if you go anywhere with a Taco Time anytime, that was a lot of timing, then you need to get the fried bean burrito thing, and you need to make some fry sauce with some mayonnaise and ketchup, and you need to dip that burrito in that fry sauce because it's delicious. I mean, you could have different tastes than me, but everyone I know that I've gotten to do it has loved it, so it's, yeah. I don't know really what's in Kentucky. I'm trying to think if I know of any places. Do you have like Steak and Shake or Shake Shack or anything? I can't believe that I live in the worst part of moving. I need better food. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pregnant now, craving food I've never had. So road trip time. We do have Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake is good, also, and it's cheap. Steak and Shake is so cheap. It's like super nice. You get like a full meal for not that much. And their burgers are pretty darn good. I can't remember what kind of fries they have, but I think their fries are pretty good too. Where am I going? Haunted Minion. Okay. You know, you should, if you move somewhere else, you should try it. Or long road or day trip or whatever to go find something delicious. The Monte Cristo you should be able to make at home, theoretically. If you can get a hold of some turkey, some ham, and eggs, bread, and cheese, you can make that yourself at home with a stove and a pan. So that one you can get no matter where you live, theoretically. I will be going to the store for these soon. Yes, you should. I would double check the recipe and then add whatever you might want on top of that sandwich. I think you can add in little other things with that too. I think I've seen some people put pickles on it before, which I'm not a pickle person, but some people are pickle people. So if you're If you're a pickle person, you could throw pickles on there maybe. You know, I don't know what, yeah. It's just, I have lots of food recommendations. So, I'm trying to think of what else is delicious food. Jack in the Box is pretty good. I don't know if you have Jack in the Box. I like their burgers sometimes. Depends on the Jack in the Box. Some Jack in the Boxes aren't quite as good. Some are really good. That's just kind of how a lot of fast food places go. Some are amazing, some are meh. I don't think we do, but we may, and I just don't know about it. If you don't, I feel like they're mostly in the north or northwest-ish. I feel like a lot of the places I know are more in the west. So if you're northwest, over by like California and stuff, I feel like it's where most of the stuff I know is from. Yeah, I don't know. Now I gotta think. Wait, did that just put me in Cyclops Lane? Huh. I didn't think I was over here. I thought I was in Firecat Alley. You know, Jack in the Box is good. Carl's Jr. is good sometimes. I like Burger King a lot of the time. Burger King is not the most popular with everybody. Some people love it, some people hate it. It's whatever. I love Burger King personally. What I get at Burger King, which
These should work just fine.
you can try it if you, there's Burger Kings like everywhere.
This.
That's like the same as what I already have. So Burger King, this is what I recommend from there. Okay, you should get the rodeo cheeseburger, which they're just little guys. And then what you get with the rodeo cheeseburger is you ask them to add stacker sauce, which comes with like a very specific different type of burger, but they'll put it on there if you ask. And so you get the rodeo cheeseburger and you throw stacker sauce on it. So then you've got barbecue sauce, stacker sauce, and onion rings, along with just the traditional cheeseburger stuff with the cheese and the meat and the bun. And that's delicious. And you probably have a Burger King somewhere. The odds are pretty good. I think Burger King's basically everywhere. There's probably at least one in Kentucky. But, yeah. That's another, if you're a burger person, that one's pretty good. I'm trying to think of what else. I like Texas Roadhouse's rattlesnake bites are delicious. You can put those with other things to make delicious things. Yeah, I don't know if all Burger King locations officially have the stacker sauce, but if they do, they'll totally add it for you. Yeah, it could also be location based. Some locations are better at making things than others. Like sometimes it depends on the location and who's in charge of it, and sometimes it depends on what employees are working and how experienced they are. But yeah, rodeo burger, stacker sauce, delicious. Sweeney has another mission. What?
Wow!
Oh.
A new set of armor? Make sure to tell Rand thanks for me.
Let's see, what else? You know, Texas Roadhouse rattlesnake bites are delicious. You can crunch those and put them on the burgers if you want. That's pretty good. You can crush them and put them onto other sandwiches too. Could burn your mouth though, depending on how spicy they are that day. Some of them are like really spicy, and then some of them are a little bit more mild. Like it just depends on who makes them and where they're made, I guess. I don't know. What other fast food places? I don't know. I know so much food, and I just can't think. I like Taco Bell, but Taco Bell let me down when they got rid of the tostada. The tostada was delicious, and I was very sad that they got rid of it. If you ever had the tostada, I'm sure you would agree, because it was amazing. But it's whatever. What mission or what quest should I do next? Striking. Taco John's is pretty good as far as restaurants go. I've not, but I recently tried the potatoes and they tried to get rid of, and I was offended that they thought they would fly. I don't know what potatoes, like from Taco Bell? I don't know what potatoes they have. I basically always got the double-decker and the tostada. Oh, potato lays from Taco John's and nacho cheese are delicious. As long as their oil is not super old, amazing. Yeah, Taco John's does a good job. And they don't really change their menu very often, so they're pretty good. The taco burger, especially at Taco John's, delicious. I don't know if all locations actually make them. I feel like it's not technically a menu item most places, but if they have burger buns, they'll make it for you usually. And it's just good because you can get the taco burger and you can dip that in nacho cheese, and it's just, it's a taco basically on a bun, but it's just really, really good.
You found the ring? Splendid. I bet that you... Hello again, young wizard. One of those... Defeat him and retrieve his sword, the spirit of Mukagawa. I will reward you handsomely.
Yeah, you should, if you go to a Taco John's, you should ask if they make the taco burger, and if they do, you should get one if you haven't had it, because it's good. What other food? Five Guys is good for burgers. Their hot dogs are pretty good too, but the burger's better. In my opinion. Well, I have to shower and head to bed, so I think I'm going to lurk. When do you normal stream? I like this vibe a lot. I mostly stream Monday from, I think, 8 to 11 Eastern Time, PM. And then Fridays 9 to midnight Eastern Time. But I'm going late tonight because I've just been talking a lot. Thank you though, that's really nice that you like the vibe. I feel like I've been more excited tonight because y'all are talkative, which is really cool. But yeah. So, I can type that in chat, I guess. I might add another day next month when I change my schedule up. I might add in Tuesdays or something, I haven't decided yet. Okay, awesome. That's only when I'm awake, so I will have notification on for you so I can catch you more often. Okay, thank you. That's so sweet. I hope you have a great night. Enjoy your sleep. I don't know, sweet dreams and all that. Maybe tomorrow you should go check out any of the food recommendations I gave, including the ice cream one is a good choice. Yeah, now I kind of want to have ice cream for breakfast because I talked about it. I shouldn't, but I probably will now. Aw, Fizzle. You want ice cream now? I mean, if you have some in your freezer, you could still have it. Okay, thank you. Good luck with your Monte Cristo making. I hope you have a wonderful experience with eating a Monte Cristo for the first time. Yeah. I don't know. Make sure you have it with fry sauce. That's important. The fry sauce helps make it extra delicious. beat the Mega Man. Magma Man. Not Mega Man. Mega Man's a whole different thing. Oh gosh. Skeletal Warrior, that's what I wanted to fight. Okay, found one. It's ice. Oh, double fizzle. That's kind of cool. I don't think I've seen that happen in the same round. Fizzle, fizzle. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's not that cool. It probably happens all the time, but it's kind of funny that he fizzled, I fizzled. Nobody got to hit each other. Also, Ant, for you wanting ice cream, I don't know where you live, obviously, but if you live anywhere near Idaho, which is where I grew up mostly, I don't live there anymore, but that's where I grew up, there's this ice cream place called, oh, what's it called? I just forgot the name. Dang it. Okay. Now I gotta remember it. Live in Cali. Oh, so you're not that far from Idaho. What is it called? I know it. I'm trying to think of it. Okay, I'm going to maps because I know where it's located. So it should be where I think it is. In a second. Maybe. Am I in the middle? Okay, I'm not in the middle of a fight, so I have time to look for this. If you go to Idaho, there's this ice cream place. And they put potato, like, pieces in their ice cream. Oh, what is it called? Not that one. That's the wrong... Okay, wait. Maybe that one. Okay, wait. Okay, so this place... Potato on ice cream. No, it's in the ice cream. Okay, wait. I need to find what it's called, because then you can, if you ever are near there, you can look it up and find it. Reed's Dairy. That's what it's called. I can't believe I didn't remember the name. Okay. Reed's Dairy in Idaho. It's, like, they're people from Idaho. They have their farm in Idaho. They have a store at their farm, and they have a store in, like, by Boise. And if you go to Reed's Dairy, they have potato flakes in their ice cream. And I know that sounds weird. I know it sounds weird to have potatoes in ice cream, but if you go there, it's actually one of, like, they make such amazing ice cream, and you don't even know that there's potato in it. Like, it doesn't taste potato-y, so you can't really taste the potato, but it's just, it's delicious. It does, yeah, I don't know. It's good. If you go to Idaho anytime, go to Reed's Dairy, get the potato ice cream. I don't care what flavor you get, whatever flavor you want. They all have potato flakes, but it's delicious. Oh no! I didn't want to fight this person. Oh well. Yeah. Potato flake ice cream, Reed's Dairy, Idaho. Delicious. And it's just... They have really good milk too, because it's like, again, it's like a dairy / farm that makes it all. So, their family dairy farm, they also sell jugs of milk, or like, they'll do milk delivery to your house if you're willing to pay for it, which is kind of crazy. And their milk is just delicious. I don't know what they do with their cows, but their cows are great. Which, it sounds weird to compliment the cows, but the milk is good and the ice cream's good. So, I'm gonna compliment the cows. Yeah, it's actually really cool that they will drop off like the glass bottles like from way back when they used to do that everywhere.
I recently learned it's
I think it's pretty expensive, but it's still pretty cool. Okay, what quest should I do now? Worm guts. Ugh, I don't like how he looks. He looks like a zombie skeleton thing. Scary. I'm gonna go fight him though. Yeah, what else am I thinking of? I'm not gonna name a restaurant, but there's also a place in Boise that I went to before, and they boast about how delicious their cinnamon roll is. That's the most disgusting thing I've ever had in my entire life. That cinnamon roll was terrible. But I'm not gonna say the name because I don't want to get in trouble for saying the name. But, yeah. There's a place that I had high expectations for that cinnamon roll. I wanted to spit the cinnamon roll out, but politeness said I didn't, so I ate like most of that cinnamon roll and wanted to cry. And it is what it is. I survived. Yeah. So, be warned. Somewhere in Idaho, there's this place that says their cinnamon roll's delicious and they're lying. It is a lie. It is gross.
I'll bet you are here for the sleepwalker's timepiece.
But, yeah.
You won't get it.
I was...
It looks
it
like
was
is
awful.
time for worm.
It was honestly one of the worst times I've ever... Because that was all I got, because it was like brunch. So, I ordered the cinnamon roll, thought I was only going to eat the cinnamon roll, had the cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll was disgusting. Wanted to spit it out, couldn't spit it out to be polite. And I couldn't say that it was gross to anybody because everyone at the table was like, oh yeah, this cinnamon roll, like everybody just loves it. And we get it every time we come as an appetizer and we all share it. And then I was just sitting there like, yep, it's pretty good. And then I ate like half of it. I force-fed myself half of that cinnamon roll. It was a big cinnamon roll too, so it was a struggle. And I force-fed myself half of it. And then the server came over and she's like, oh, would you like a box? And you can take the rest home and eat it later. And I was like, I'm okay, but thank you. That's very nice of you to offer, but I'm good. And they were all surprised, and I was just like, I'm not eating that. And I'm never going back to that place. Like, you could not drag me there. I would not go. Yeah, it was not good. So, yeah. Somewhere there's a bad cinnamon roll. Yeah. And I've eaten some, like, you know, I talked about how I ate the Oreo with the ranch. So my standards of disgusting are pretty high, or pretty low. I don't know, whichever way you want to say it. And that thing was gross. It was so gross. I'm trying to think of cinnamon roll places. Yeah, no. It's not like they don't only do cinnamon rolls. They do other food too. It's just I got the cinnamon roll because I didn't want to eat whatever else they had because I thought it sounded weird. So I thought the cinnamon roll was safe and it was gonna be delicious, and it wasn't. So they probably won't come up in that search, but you can try. Why do I have so many? I need better cards. You know, for delicious things though, let's go back to not gross things, cause that cinnamon roll was just, it like makes me cringe thinking about it, cause it was so gross. Yeah. Anyways, delicious things though. In Idaho, there's also this place called DK Donut. What the heck? What was that? There's a place called DK Donuts in Idaho, okay? DK Donuts. There's multiple locations, I think, but those donuts are amazing. Like, I don't care if you like donuts, those donuts are delicious. Seems like you need help. Oh, are you who popped into my game? Oh, hey! Thanks for helping. Yeah, I'm sucking right now, so I appreciate it. I could use, I'm gonna fairy because I'm like dying. Oh, I might die. Big oof. Don't kill me. Don't you do it, little sprite. Oh, made it. Okay. You know. But DK Donuts, they make a maple bar donut, maple donut, whatever you want to call it, but like the bar form. Delicious. Amazing. One of the best donuts ever. You should eat all their donuts. They run out early though because they're popular, so if you want their donuts you have to go pretty early in the morning, but it's worth it. I'm not an early riser, but they're worth it. I remember mostly that when I was in school, when I would be like, I had a doctor's appointment that day, but I wasn't actually like sick. My mom and I would go and we would pick up donuts from DK Donuts, and those were like the best days because those donuts are amazing. It's kind of weird that my stream has mostly turned into I'm just talking about food now, but it's fine. Yeah. But